Hello everyone, this is Thomas Pepin, NHL Talk. I'm Thomas Pepin, and let's play some NHL. So continuing the franchise mode series where I've taken over the Toronto Maple Leafs, we are on Season 9, Episode 4. Partway through the season, we sit at 28-8-2. Yeah, not much to report, just moving through. That was, I think, an away game. Who was it in net? Those were wins. So it should have been Thompson, I believe, in net. Chiarelli's back. So it was Thompson. Man, our backups are just not performing well enough. Like, look, 5 games, only 1 win. The other guy was something stupid like 22, 2-2 or something like that. So there's something not right with our other goalies because I think everybody else is doing fine. Wait, because I think we're on a back-to-back. So before, I'm going to do the same thing I did before and pull up our AHL goalie and give him a game. Because he had one, I think he only had 1 goal against him and a win in his game there. I should also check if he plays the first game. So 15-19. So he's going to play the second game. Oh, another thing I should have checked. Was there an AHL? No, there wasn't. So he's not missing out on a game from us having him sit. Okay, so Chiarelli was, I think, second line. Boucher's production is fine. I don't like the fact that he's a minus. Cobb is a plus, but not much production. And Lindblom is basically stalled. So we'll take out Cop. Chiarelli was 33 points. 33-39. 33-39. 37-34. So Von Furst and our Caswell comes out at 13 goals, 8 goals. 33, so he still stays there. 42, he stays. 36, he stays. 27, 28, 21. So really it's Caswell or Von Fursten comes out. as well. Doesn't fit well on the third line. One person does, but he fits good on the second line. This one's tough. So we're going to do it based on line fit. Von Fursten play it on the third. Caswell doesn't really fit well there, so we'll do that. And Pickarainen's the lowest here, so he's going to go to the fourth. Bernier. Von Fursten's better at face-offs. I guess Pickarainen's going to be center because the rest don't do face-offs well. Okay. Nichushkin. Martins, McKenna. Oh, we are going to keep it like this, I think. D90. Maybe not. Because Kozhevnikov, he's a sniper, but Nichushkin is as good on shooting and better on puck skills, so we'll do that. Caswell, Chirelli, Judry. Seventeen, 13, 8, 10. So I think this makes more sense. He's better at face-offs. Right. Then Bernier is going to go here. Wait, who did I just take out? Oh, Pickarainen. Okay, that's correct then. I got confused on the names there. Okay, and then so this condenses, to who? Okay, maybe not then. So Chirelli goes there. Third, 27, 28. Maybe I should do the next thing first and see. So Martins, Nichushkin, McKenna. Krzyzewnikov, Bernier. Or who's the other guy? Hmm. So I guess Caswell's the best there. Caswell, Chirelli, Hugtree, Von Fersen. So that means Von Fersen's gonna go here. In which case Nichushkin goes back. He goes on his off. Caswell goes up, I think. So either Bernier or Kazhevnikov. So based on the line chemistry, it's going to be Kazhevnikov. Put Caswell back. Five. Oh. Okay, good. It still stays as +5. All right, so I think this makes the most sense. Bernier. So just for line consistency, I'm going to switch that. Bernier, Judry, Ryan. Judry, Chirelli. Martins, McKenna, Caswell, Nichushkin. Judry, Chirelli, Caswell, McKenna, Martins, Nichushkin, Shevnikov. Ooh, what do we do here? 32 points. Holy jeez, he's playing well. Nyquist. $28, $27, 33. Okay, I think that's all sorted. See, this is the annoying thing about editing lines. It's very time consuming. What's your story? 75 for 4 million. No chance. Pickarainen's back. What do we do now? Let's move, even though it's counterintuitive, we're going to send Cop down. Thompson lost again, so he's going to go back of the rotation. I don't think our goalie is actually ready to play. He's still got a few days left. So we will play that AHL goalie as planned. Nolan's going to go back up. Koivunen, oops, comes in. Come on, he just got healthy. God, and we did all the lines already. How stupid. Frustrating. We're going to need to pull Cop back up, but that's okay because we wanted to... How did he do? We were going to send down the goalie anyway, so... Because the other guy should be healthy. Goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Cop comes in. Nolan up. Thompson in. Oh, how frustrating. On first and goes here. Who? So annoying, so annoying. Finisher is not pretty. It's on person. This is Bernier, I think. And what's annoying is I'm going to have to do this in just a few days when he gets healthy again. So annoying. Nolan Thompson. I think that's everything. Oops. So that's our goalie back, I believe. Okay. I'm interested to see if that the AHL goalie, if he played well in his one game there. Well, he's played in a couple now, but in his second game. Where is he? See, this is something I find annoying, is it doesn't automatically fix the lines. In the AHL, so then you've got players that should be playing but are not. So he's won both games that he played in the NHL, but he didn't have a good save percentage. Okay. So, I mean, maybe it's a bit bold for me to complain, but we've slipped. We're not going to hit the record for points because we had that slide. I don't know if I should. We're at the point to consider trades again. Maybe I should seriously consider trading a goalie. He's moving that guy up. We're going to burn a year anyway, so why not bring him up to the NHL? That's a serious consideration, actually. He won't play, though, is the problem. Actually, yeah. So, why am I even complicating things? So, this is actually part of the strategy. I was just thinking about having all three goalies up in the NHL, but you can accomplish the same thing by keeping him in the AHL until we need to use him. So basically, it's still the three goalie rotation, except the guy that can go up and down between the NHL and AHL stays in the AHL playing all the time until he gets called up as the starter. If he's supposed to be the backup, he stays in the AHL. So that actually is an option, and I think that's what we're going to do. Forget if I saved, but I'm going to save right now. Then we're going to take a look at this. Now, the problem is Thompson I don't think has any trade value. Mind you, we were going to trade him anyways. Wait, before I do any of this, let's just make sure that our performance isn't from our players. 35 points is good. 46 is very good. 39 is good. 39 is very good. 35 is acceptable. 35 acceptable. 21 -7, not good at all. And he's had every opportunity to succeed. Like, that's just not good enough. Has he played better in previous? He has. He's doing fine. 27. His plus minus isn't that good, but 28 points, that's fine for a third liner. 4 -2. So, I mean, it's not like, so it seems like he himself is just not doing well. Just before I move on, 10 and 41, it's getting better. Plus minus is great. 33 and 41 is very good. Plus 22. 6 and 41. Plus 4 is not very good. 11 and 41 plus 13. 10 and 38 plus 6. 6. 41 plus 10. So Valcor hasn't been that great either. I mean, not bad, but not great. It's his first season? Yeah. So, maybe not quite there yet. So, really, there's no... Like, it's not the team that's causing the goalie to have bad stats. The goalies are just not playing well, because all the rest of the stats are fine. So, I mean, you don't get the advanced analytics. You can't see every detail. But basically, you can read from the plus minus. If everybody's got good plus minus, means that they're not playing poorly enough to negatively impact the goalie. So, like, there's no bad lines. And if there were bad lines, then there'd be a greater impact on the goalies. And so it's not the case. So Pikkarainen is an odd man out. We've got a guy that we're considering out there. 885. He was winning last season, not this season. He hasn't played much, but we're not getting rid of him. We really can't. Okay. So another question is, do we just drop the player or do we find a replacement? Because we have a young guy that's going to play but we can make him overripe. So 39 points in 28 games is very, very good. He's a playmaker. Like, already he's good enough to play. It's just he's not going to. Interesting. So it can be a pure drop. Do we, though? How many years left? Did we extend him? I think we did, didn't we? We did at $7 million. I mean, with that performance, he's not worth it. How many years did we extend him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yikes. Man, his point production is fine. It's just his plus minus is really poor. And it just sucks to extend a guy and then to go trade him. So what I'm debating on is, so if I hold him until the end of the year, because there might be guys that we lose, in which case he'll fit in. I mean, he's being put in opportunities to succeed. This one's super tough because we do have one guy more than we really need. Because we have him coming up eventually. But that's it. Man, what a good contract there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Thompson still has a bit of value. In any case, he's what our main thing that we're looking at trading. What would we trade for? going to have to be a pick. What kind of pick? Can we trade up to a second? We've already consolidated, so no. So it would have to be a third or later. Really? Let's see, because we're going to be considering trading other people anyway, so we might as well have a look at everything else, and we might be able to do a package to get a second or something. Could trade you. There's nothing else, eh? Huh. 23. So I don't think we'll be able to pull off anything to get a second, it seems like. So it'll have to be a third. Oops. Oh, and I should have said at the start of the stream, but I'm going to need to step away for like 5 to 10 minutes, and that's coming up very soon. 19. Need to trade for something. I can't trade for thin air. Okay. So it looks like everybody's not playing that great in the AHL. They were. Cool. All right, I'm gonna pause, step away for. I'm gonna put this on mute and step away for about 5 to 10 minutes. I'll be back as quick as I can. So correction, I'm back sooner than planned. It didn't take long because I'm cooking right now. So yeah, the food's not ready, so I can't really do much else. Okay, so back to what we were doing. We are going to get rid of the rest of the bad players. Yeah, there's a bunch of guys that haven't played well. Okay. So that's all for now. I just want to see if anybody else has value, so it's just the two of them. Does anybody want both? No, it looks like one or the other. Maybe. Sweet. I think it was the other guy that people wanted. I can't. Oh, yeah, it was. Okay, good. Now, who do we have? So it looks like all the bad teams want him. can we do this? Okay, so I didn't really want to get a pick from this season, so I'll have to repurpose that. It's okay though. Anything else? Trade him to... Do they still have a second? They do. Oh, but they don't have space. I think we already have their second. St. Louis is not a bad idea. No space. No space. I think Vancouver was a decent option. We'll do that if we can. Guess we'll just go for a third. And we'll do a 6 for 7th, maybe. Sweet. Alright, so we repurposed that. We got a bunch more assets. So we have 5 first rounders next season, 3 seconds, 2 thirds, 2 sevenths, and some later second round picks. I don't think we're going to get rid of anybody else at the moment. We might before the trade deadline, It's like Brink, Vukovic is not performing all that great. The rest, I think, are all acceptable at the moment. And we did the goalie thing. Sparks, how have you done? And we got him for free. I think a free agent signing, if I'm not mistaken, and that is crazy good numbers. I think we got him for free. So anyways, so we sorted out the goalie thing, so Pekkarinen's still our starter. Nolan's going to be our backup. And then whenever Nolan loses his spot, Koivunen, we're going to pull up and play. I think Koivunen's appreciated in his value too. Man. Cool. And then so Sparks, he'll get to play more games too. I don't think I was going to say I don't think I'm going to sign anybody, but I might have too many roster spots empty, and then we might not have a full AHL roster. So let's have a look. 3, 4, 5, 6 forwards. So we need at least 7 forwards to sign. And at least 3D. Oh, I should save. 7 forwards, 3D. We might as well pick up some of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Might as well just sign all of them. Why not? Okay. Since his potential is high, even though he's a defensive defenseman, he's only for the AHL, so it doesn't really matter. Now we need defense. Because I think, yeah, they were all forwards. You played decent last season, so might as well. I should say we've got some lightning. Well, sorry, thunder. So I'm assuming lightning. Um, so there's a chance, I guess, maybe we get cut off. But just wanted to let you know, just in case. We're at 14. Oh, I only have one spot left. Oops, the daisies. That guy was 22. He was 23. Whoops. So I'm trying to find guys under 23, 70 overall. That's as good as we can get, and we're on the right amount anyway, so that's fine. Let's save that again. We're supposed to do our scouting now, so I'll do that. Oh, we're halfway in the season, so we'll stop at 30. Whoops. That should be everybody. So I was debating on trading, I think it was Pikkarainen, the forward, not our goalie. And I think what makes the most sense is to just hold on to him and see what happens with everybody else before we make a decision. Because one bad season isn't everything. We've got him locked up long term at a decent cap hit. Slightly, well, clearly high for his performance, but yeah, I'm okay with that. Give me one sec here. Okay, what else? So he's coming back. So I think we're good to go. Yeah. Pecorino comes back in and we win right away. That was an away game. He's nearly back, so we're going to have to do all those line changes again, which is annoying. God, he's going to be out for the rest of the season, basically. Well, regular season at least. Good thing we have defensive depth. And I mean, he didn't play that well either, so it's not the end of the world. I think Hronik's going to go up. Six, 10. So that actually works out okay. And then we have Edmondson to come in. He shoots. Oh yeah, this guy can play both sides. So let's do all these first. Oh, whoops. Already okay. And the rest should be okay. That's it. That was a home game. Oh, it was which that we just did. So that's lower bowl. We can jack up the price. This should go down. $36. 40. Good for him. 41. 48. 36. Man, he's getting worse too. Jeez. Oops. Power play we need to change. So how does this go again? So it is Von Fersen goes to the other line, I believe. This is Kozhevnikov. Chiarelli's the shooter. And this is Von Fersen. This is Bernier. Chiarelli. And Von Fersen. 36 versus 28. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. But I thought they were all fives. So there's fives for, I guess, the 5-man power play. Oh. Lindblom, Bernier, Jutri. I thought Kuzhevnikov was supposed to be on this. Whoops. Oh, instead of Pikkarainen. I think that's what it is. Yeah. And McKenna, is that right? Yeah. No, this is supposed to be Trelli. Martins, McKenna, Chushkin, Coswell. Let's go with Von Fersen in this case because he's scored more goals. Chudry, nope. Trelli, McKenna, Martins, Chushkin, Kashevnikov, Bernier. 27, 28. It's on first and instead. Oh, and I gotta do shootout. Oh, whoops. It's Trelli. That's good. I wonder if we signed everybody we offered? I think we did. Yeah. Cool. Okay, that's good news. Oh, just because this game's crazy, let's move a guy up and then move one down just to shake up the lines again. Being under the salary. Oh, because Cop. Wait. I can't believe we're underneath, or well, at the cap, basically. Just barely over. And how good of a team we have at that. Okay, so I'm going to step away again, check on my food here. And this time it should be 5 to 10 minutes, so I'll be right back. All right, back. I'm just going to make sure that everything is functioning correctly. Yeah, good. Cool. So I think I did everything I need to do to start going forward. So that's back-to-back losses for our main goalie. Technically, it's our AHL guy. That's supposed to still be first up. So we got through those games in the AHL. We'll pull them up. I was away. So Nolan's going to be back up. So I'm interested to see how long he lasts as a starter. I feel like there's something I was forgetting. No. No, I think we're okay. We lost, finally. That was the home game. That's good, 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 and good. So lower bowl, our new maximum is 82. Let's try going up like that. These are still okay. No new injuries. Talking about that, we don't have depth D in the AHL. Johansson's okay, but then that's the only guy. Or wait, yeah, the other Johansson. Is he good enough? Do we need to get another D? Or would another D be overkill? That's a tough one too. We'll see where we're at with health-wise. Because if we have two defense injured, then that's going to answer the question. And you know what? We can get by for the regular season. It's the playoffs that matter. And the injured guy is going to be back for the playoffs, so we should be okay. He won, so he's 3-1 in the NHL. Oh, and I have to keep him. Do I have to keep in mind? No, I don't have to keep in mind using up a year of his contract because we use it anyways. Oh, I forgot about, because we upgraded something. I forget if it was concessions or our store. But I needed to auto-assign the pricing there, so I just did that. Yeah. So obviously, since I stepped away for a bit there, I'm gonna go overtime by a bit, and I started late actually. So maybe I'll do half an hour. So we'll go till... What time did I start again? Started at 9:30. So maybe 12 Eastern I think we'll finish at, something like that. We'll see where we're at. He won again. So he's retained his net, didn't lose back-to-back or 2 of 3, so I forget if that was a home game. I think it was a home game. No, it was away. I thought he was telling us that he was injured. Thankfully, it's just a short-term injury. Nice. So lower bowl maximum price is $286. All right, so we're at 50 games. So the thing I was just thinking of, because I'm supposed to do scouting, but I don't think I'm going to bother for the rest of the season. Whoops. I meant to go to this. Yeah. So because nobody's franchise player, we're not drafting. So we'll just not bother scouting. It's just wasted time. Technically, I'm supposed to, but whatever. It's not worth it. And let's just do a quick review of performance. It's 44, 55. Martin's is doing great. 49, 42, 37. So everybody's just shy of a point per game in the top two lines, it looks like. Chiarelli's a bit low. Same with Caswell. It's 38 and 50. 37. 45. 38. It's 38 too. 35 and 48. So he still doesn't deserve to go up in 39, 50, no. He's getting worse. It's a good thing the rest of the line's, at least somewhat stable. In defense, 11, 13, 13, 38. So he just stopped at 38. It looks like 7. He's doing good. So nothing really needs to change. Save percentage isn't the best for the rookie guy, but he's winning, which is better than the rest of these guys. So yeah, I guess no changes now in terms of just before the deadline. We're gonna do all those moves as normal. And he retains his net again, back in the wing column. So good news. All I care about is winning. I don't care if your save percentage is anything fantastic. Just win. That's all that matters. As I say that, he loses. I think that was a home game, wasn't it? Yeah. I just need to make sure, because there's his Virgilio is injured. Make sure that none of the line stuff is messed up. No, looks good. When is the trade deadline? We still got a couple weeks. Okay. So I think currently Kraken are better performing yet. That was a home game, I think. So it's Koivunen game 1, Nolan game 2. Nice. He keeps his net again. And Nolan game 2. Good for Nolan, finally getting a win. Jeez, guys. And it's funny because like our record's outstanding. It's just, you know, Sorry, one sec. It's just all been on the back of the one goalie, and then now this rookie goalie that's been playing. And it shouldn't be the case. Well, I mean, especially with, excuse me, comparing to previous seasons, all three of our goalies would play, excuse me, similarly well, or at the very least win. You wouldn't have like one goalie winning and the other one's losing, and that's what took place this season, which is just odd. Koivunen is our goalie. He's injured for a while. That's annoying. March 18th. I mean, it's not the end of the world. This is why you have three goalies, and our other two goalies are perfectly fine. One especially, obviously, our better one, but still, it's a bit annoying. That was a home game. So it's only, I guess 3 weeks is, I was going to say 2 weeks, but it looks like 3 weeks for goalie. It's also not a bad thing because it gets these other goalies playing because we're getting towards the playoffs. I mean, still a chunk of games away, but Nolan's back in the wins. About time. I forget if that was a home game. It was not. One thing I haven't looked at, and I don't usually look at, but it just came to my mind, and I'm interested to see progress reports. So he's gone up in a bunch of different things, probably because he's playing so well. Trelli, not crazy growth. Nyquist, not much. On person, that's good news. McKenna, good news. Pickarainen has gone up even though he's played like garbage. Ronick starting to deteriorate because of his age, I guess. Lindblom's gone up? Why would he go up? getting old. So nothing crazy elsewhere. Oh. Nothing too crazy there. I want to check goalies. So he hasn't changed even though he's played well. It's gone up a bit in some odds and ends. Interesting. Alright, so Nolan has lost his net, 2 losses in the past 2. I forget if that was a home game. It was. Cool, so Piperin's in. Now we're up to the deadline. I think, is it after? Yeah, after the next game. So we'll go through the next game. And we will save it there. And then we'll look at making some more trades. So how have our new guys done? Hasn't played 10 points. It's not good enough. Man, he's completely frozen in his performance. Not good enough. Not good enough. $28 is 56, so that's fine. The math I was doing there is target for defenseman is half a point per game, and so he was at half a point per game. Not good enough. Not good enough. Does anybody want any of these guys? It doesn't look like it. So we'll unload them to a team with space for whatever we can get. 3rd round pick. Doubt it, but let's try. Fourth. I also doubt it. Well, good news. We'll try to trade up because we don't want a pick from this year. So we'll repurpose that if we can. What else do we got? Not good enough. Not good enough. Not good enough. $27 is 54, so you're good. Not good. $33, not good. Okay, so those two guys in the middle look like people want them. So let's try to do all the garbage guys first. Pretty sure somebody is going to want him. 36. We'll still double check. Yeah, I thought so. Frank Beckman, 44 is good enough. 25 is great. 40 is fine. He's our NHL guy? So he's actually gotten better, surprisingly better. I'm happy with that. Cup, we're keeping. That's it. Okay, so what we'll do first is remove these guys. Guess I'll have to do it manually. We will take this fourth, and then we want to package that for a third with something, or sorry, somebody. It's not good. Oh, they don't have space. Why is Ottawa doing so poorly? We're good. I don't think Pittsburgh has a third pick. They do? Looking at the wrong year. No. We already have, we don't have their pick. They don't have space. They don't have space either. They already have their third. I think they're not that great. They don't have space. Slim pickings. Oh, this will be fine. Rejected, eh? So it was Lind, and who were the other guys we're getting rid of? Ribeiro? Yes. Lind. Vukovic. Can we get a second from somebody for these guys? Already have their second, I think. Actually, New York might not be a bad idea. They'll have the space. Man, there's not much out there. Do they want any of our other guys? No. So we will, let's see if we can do something like this. Still no. Do they want? They don't. So we only have sevens. Two sevens and those guys? No. Sweet. That's an awesome deal for us. I think the rest is good except for a couple guys. So we need to get rid of Lind. Thirties to Hamilton. I think Brink as well. Beckman was good. Cote was good, and then that's it. Does anybody want? Nobody wants Hamilton, just Brink. Okay. Now we just need a team with space. No. No. Yes. But do they have anything we want? Third and a fourth. Third and a six. Third and a 7. Third and a fourth. 6. 7. Fourth and fifth. Fourth and 86. Four and a 7. Five and a 7. All right. So those are all the trades we're gonna do. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 firsts next season, 4 seconds, which we're gonna trade away, 3 thirds, and a 6, and then we have 2 more seconds, so that is 6 in total, and a 7th. So we'll save those for next season. Well, I mean, we're not doing anything anyway, so. Cool. Now, just out of interest, I want to take a look if there's anything here. Oh, this was not a goalie that we're keeping, so he is just a store of value, as I've called it before. And the reason I know that is because his poise isn't higher. If it was higher, then it would have been a guy we would keep. Okay, well, in any case, we're just storing the value at the moment, so it's good news. I'm going to step away for literally like a minute or 2 minutes, so I'll be right back. Okay, back. Give me one sec here. Okay. So now we've done all the trades. And like I was kind of debating about trading Pekarainen, our forward, I think what I'm going to do is wait for the off season. And like I said, I'm going to decide from there, figure out who's going to be extending, who isn't. We have a guy that we kind of want with Detroit. Wait, maybe there's 2. So Palmieri at the very least. He's got 41 points. He's got 49, and Misa's the other guy we were thinking of. How many years is that? 3 years. So he's going to have 2 years after this year. So we could turn out going for those guys. We'll see. We'll figure things out later on. Well, like in the off season, kind of see where we sit with. Because if people don't want to extend, then we'll probably go and trade for both of those guys, probably in the end. But we'll see. So the last step is I guess I should figure out who we have for each position here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need at least 5 forwards. Five forwards and maybe 1 or 2 D. They all got signed? Who would have signed them? Well, that's surprising. Oh, wait. No for him. Yes for him. I should have put two-way. Not quite. We've had him before, I think, and he wasn't good. I think we had him too. Four, and I said, I think 8 forwards. It's not bad. what were those from? Yeah, not good. So I think it's just one more forward and then like 2D or something like that. I don't know why we didn't give him more of an opportunity when we had him. He looks good. I think that's all the D we need. 3D. Oops. He looks like possible. So we'll just remember Steen. I hate how they changed the order of these guys, because then I can't figure out who I've done. See, like I've seen these guys before, but it's not in the same order. What a name, Zaid Wisdom. Huh, he's an interesting one. Knack or Knack. Alright, so we'll go back to that Steen guy, and then that gives us all the guys we need anyways. Where was he? There he is. Alright, so that is all the offers we needed to do. $12 offers brings us to 50. We didn't need to do any other trades, I don't think, right? So we had no draft picks this season. We have we extended everybody we're supposed to extend, I think. How did we get Pickarainen for 1.825 for 8 years? That's crazy. Yeah, and then so we have, what's his face? Where is he here? Lindblom. We have him for 1 more year, so then we can trade him in the off season. Yeah, so nothing needs to be done, so we can move to the deadline. We'll move someone up and down. Where's the guy? Just to make sure that everybody gets to play. And just a reminder, because, well, you're seeing me do this, the strategy, the technique, whatever that I've used and has worked with season tickets is you put marketing for season tickets at 99%, and then 1% for general marketing. And then once you get to this point where you can change this season ticket prices, you put it to the minimum. And then by the end of this season, you should have nearly 100% sales. And then I also increased the budget for, I'm testing this, I increased the budget for marketing by, I think it was like $50,000 or something like that. And then hopefully that slight increase will actually make it result in 100% of the season tickets being sold. So that's what we're testing this season. We might, well, we'll see what the results are before we sorry, too many things going on here. Larkin, Nurse, fourth. What were they just doing? I think Nolan's still in net. I forget if I finished what I was saying. Anyways, so we're just testing still to figure out how to optimize that, but that was to explain the season ticket price change. So we will end it here. I was going to end 30 some odd minutes ago, but that's fine. Let's have a look at where we stand. So records fine. I forget what our best is. I think it was a point percentage of 75%. So we're lower than normal, I think, but I don't hold me to that because I don't remember for sure. In any case, we sit in first. As always, in all likelihood, going to get President's Trophy. Goals for per game. We're not the best. We've lost some really good talent in terms of scores, so it's not surprising. Well, it is surprising. To be honest, I thought we would still be the top pretty much across the board because we have like such a deep, stellar team, but some people aren't performing the best, and yeah, I think there's a few factors there. Goals against per game, second place. I'm okay with that. Preferably we'd better. Our goal differential is actually one of our worst of most recent seasons, but still quite noticeably better than probably everybody else. Yeah, across the board, we're better than everybody else by a chunk. Wait. No, never mind. Wrong math. So we're 1.05 goals per game differential. So that's good. A goal differential, one goal as your differential per game is quite good, so perfectly happy with that. Power plays third, that's fine. Special teams isn't that critical to me. Penalty kill is middle of the pack, so that could be better. So not really anything too crazy to report. Pretty much normal performance compared to previous seasons. It looked so promising at the start, and then goalie got injured, and then the other goalies weren't playing well, so we've kind of not been able to keep up the pace that we once had, but whatever. That's how it goes. So we will leave the stream there. If you like the stream, hit the like button, share with your friends, subscribe, turn on notifications. Channel homepage has upcoming streams on regular NHL content. I think, what day is it today? Wednesday? So Friday, we're going to have a regular NHL content thing. So I'm going to be giving my predictions for, I believe it's the Pacific Division. All the stream, every single stream that I do is all done on the spot. There might be, so for example, like recap stuff, I'll need to gather links and all that kind of stuff. But beyond gathering the links for those, and just in general, I don't do any prep work before the stream, so it's all going to be on the spot. So I don't really know what my predictions are for the season, and so we'll do that for each division for the next 4 weeks. Fifth week being a comprehensive prediction for the season, so overall standings, playoffs, and Stanley Cup winner. So those are all coming up. We're going to do, as I was kind of alluding to, a recap of the rest of the off season. I think it's next week. Anyways, it's in the schedule there on the channel homepage. And then, we're going to be getting into regular NHL content regularly coming up once the preseason starts. For things I can't schedule ahead of time, like franchise mode, that schedule is in the About section of the channel. We have a temporary schedule, then it will become consistent for probably about 3 weeks, and then after that it will be fully consistent. But in any case, check the About section of the channel for that. Be at pros whenever I have time or feel like it. Any comments, leave them in the comments, suggestions likewise, and we will see you guys Friday with those predictions for the Pacific Division. So see you guys then, K-Boy.